Good afternoon. Welcome to IUP's commencement ceremony for students enrolled in the Eberly College of Business and Information Technology and the Kopchick College of Natural Sciences and Mathematics. We conducted a similar ceremony for the graduates of the College of Education and Communications, Fine Arts, and Humanities and Social Sciences this morning, and later this afternoon we will hold a ceremony for students enrolled in the College of Health and Human Services. I'm Michael Driscoll, the president of IUP. I would ask that you please stand for the presentation of the colors and our national anthem, performed by the IUP Alumni Virtual Band, directed and produced by Timothy Paul, Associate Professor in the Department of Music. Please be seated. Thank you, Dr. Paul and the IUP Alumni Virtual Band. The presence of family and friends is what makes occasions like this most special. Because not all can be with us in the arena today, I want to thank the families who have joined us through our webcast. Welcome. We are honored to have with us today Susan Delaney, representing the IUP Council of Trustees, and our student trustee, Abigail Vertle, who graduates today with a Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology. Please stand. Thank you. for all that you do to support and advance IUP. And we also have with us as Grand Marshal Dr. John Pagnucci, Chair of the English Department and Distinguished University Professor. Thank you for serving in this role today, John. You will hear from others seated on the stage later in the ceremony. I would like to recognize some distinguished guests in our audience who would normally be seated on the stage. Dr. Thomas Seeger, Vice President for Student Affairs, Dr. Patricia McCarthy, Vice President for Enrollment Management, and Lieutenant Colonel Dennis Faulkner, Chair of the Military Science Department. Thank you all for your dedication and service. And now I would ask that members of the faculty who are with us today to please stand. I ask the audience to join the platform party and graduates in expressing our gratitude for the contributions that the faculty has made to ensure the success of today's graduates. Thank you. You may be seated. I also offer congratulations to the Senate Distinguished Faculty and Staff Awardees and new faculty emeriti. Their biographical information can be found in the printed program. When members of the IUP community die, we are all deeply impacted. I would ask that you join me in observing a moment of silence in memory of all members of the university community to whom we have bid farewell this year. Thank you. It is my pleasure to introduce recorded remarks from Ari Van Wieren, who will graduate today with a Bachelor of Science degree in biochemistry. Ari, from Indiana, Pennsylvania, is a member of the American Chemical Society, a Goldwater Scholar, Kopchick Summer Fellow, and a finalist for the Ali Zaidi Award.
I want to congratulate everyone for making it here to this moment. At times, many of us felt we couldn't see the finish line. Yet here we all are, gathered together after this long journey. During our first year of classes, none of us could have imagined where this journey would take us and what it would entail. I certainly didn't think it would include me rushing to check the mute button on Zoom so often. Many speeches like this talk about a leap into the real world. They talk about graduation as a step out of the shelter of college life. It's different this time, though. Any semblance of a shelter was shattered last March when we left for spring break. Without warning, the real world came to us. We had to learn to smile through masks. We had to fit our lives into a screen. We had to separate ourselves from the ones we loved. It wasn't easy, but we adapted and even thrived. As students, we didn't hesitate to meet the challenges presented to us, and we used our creativity and ingenuity to make the best of the situation. We found innovative ways to be involved in student organizations, to network, pursue research, and complete projects. Now, more than a year later, we begin to see the light at the end of the tunnel. As you go today to pursue your next journey, I want to discourage you from feeling scared of entering this so-called real world, because you've already done it. And now that we are part of this world, we must continue to define it. As you go today to pursue your next journey, I want to discourage you from feeling scared of entering this so-called real world. You've already done it. And now that we are part of this world, we must continue to define it. A silver lining of this time of loss and adversity is that no other generation in recent history has had the same opportunity and experience necessary to form our future. We we've had a front seat to the grave problems that face us. We know our monsters well. Fortunately, over these last years, we have also formed powerful tools. Through careful exercise and the guidance of our mentors, we have honed our skills. We have learned difficult lessons, celebrated hard-fought wins, and made lifelong friends. We leave IUP today as the world begins to heal and change. I challenge you to take all that you have learned, all that you have experienced, and the relationships you have built over these years, and use them, not to keep the world moving as it did before, but to help make a better one. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Mr. Van Weeren. Mr. Van Weeren, please stand and be recognized. Thank you, and you may be seated. I'm Tim Moreland, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, and it is my privilege to congratulate each of you today. Before we confer degrees, I would like to invite you in helping me pay tribute to students who are graduating with honors. Baccalaureate students whose academic records have qualified them for Latin honors are wearing medallions in recognition of their accomplishments. First, cum laude students, please stand to be recognized and remain standing. Cum laude students, please stand. Next, magna cum laude graduates, please stand to be recognized and remain standing. And summa cum laude graduates, please stand to be recognized. On behalf of everyone at the IUP community, I congratulate you on your outstanding performance. You may be seated. Graduates of the Cook Honors College and our departmental honors programs, please stand and be recognized. Thank you, and you may be seated. All right, we're almost at the good part. But before we get there, I would like to ask for your help. I remember, it was a long time ago, but I remember when I graduated, how excited I was and how excited my parents and my family were to hear my name as I walked across the stage. I think it's important that we permit all of our graduates and their families to hear their names as they walk across the stage. So, what I would like to do is get some of the excitement out of our system beforehand. At the count of 3, let it rip. Ready? Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, doesn't that feel good? Thank you. Thank you. And remember That is so everyone can hear their name when they go across the stage. But you know, we're a little bit challenged in this because we're wearing masks and we're distanced. And I have to think if we really put our heart into it, we could do a little bit better. So let's do it once more and break some windows this time. Go! There we go. Okay. All right. I think we're ready. I would now like to ask Dr. Jeffrey Mills, Dean of the Eberly College of Business and Information Technology, to come forward and present the candidates from his college. Dean Mills.
Candidates for the Bachelor of Science degrees from the Eberly College of Business and Information Technology, please rise. President Driscoll, I have the honor to present the candidates for the bachelor's degrees in the academic disciplines in the Eberly College of Business and Information Technology.
Thank you, Dr. Mills. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Council of Trustees of Indiana University of Pennsylvania and the Board of Governors of the Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education, and on recommendation of the faculty and your dean, and subject to completion of all degree requirements, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science as earned. You may now move your tassel to the left side and come forward to receive your diplomas. You may be seated until the marshals excuse you.
Jacob Edward Aharonian. Saad Alubadi. Attila Ali. Mahdi Mohammed Al-Sharawi. Jacob Thomas Anderson. Nicholas Robert Angelo. Connor Browning Adrian. Turner Edward Anthony. Michael Robert Obali. Jeremy R. Avoli. Tyler Balega. Dylan G. Benton. Luke R. Blehut. Andrew Ray Booth. Lauren Marie Bosley. Joshua Michael Bowers. Ryan A. Brandt. Randall Levi Brenninger. Drake Vernon Brown. Angela Rose Chedrick. Savannah Nicole Claypool. Evans Cleus. Ryan M. Colangelo. Cameron Lee Cole. Hannah Emily Colon. Christina Conklin. Matthew Richard Cohen. Ama Atwima Darkwa. Amara Marie Dorsey. Leighton Erickson Downs. Justin Nicholas Driver. Sarah Jean Derica. Dev J. Edens. Kyle Matthew Elliott. Mark A. Finelli. Zara Saud Farhan. Lauren M. Felix. Maria Lynn Fauner. Anthony Carmen Formica. Joseph Thomas Fortwangler. Colleen M. Gannon. Kair Geisinger. Peyton Walker Graham. Bradley Robert Grawl. Kellen Francis Gustine. Connor Andrew Haberman. Kevin Andrew Haberman. Kenneth Hagenbucher. Brianna Marie Hastings. Paris Brianna Hoff. Dante Jarrell Herder. Erica Nicole Hirsch. Danielle Kylie Hobbins. Alexander Craig Horn. Jacqueline Lene Hudson. Amber Lee Huffman. Jessica N. Hunt. Anthony M. Cadence. Robert Walter Koenig III. Jonathan Michael Andrew Carabin. Evan Harrison Kime. Haley Grace Kennedy. Ryan P. Kennedy. Kelsey S. Kerber. Scott Charles Kimmel. Ashley M. Canode. James Francis Kerner. Emily Rose Kostelnik. Adama Kani Koyati. Michaela Kranak. Cassidy Lee Krug. Grant Joseph Lacey. Emily Rose Lipinski. Nicholas Latcham. Alexis Lorraine Lenoski. And Shirley Lorenzo. Alexandra Lynn Macaprang. Fiona Ariano Marie. Janina Michelle Martin. Brevin M. Mastovich. Bradley Mateo. Tyra Lynn McGarvey. Connor Lee McKinley. Paris Dwayne McMillan. Mason James Murdian. Kayla Marie Mikesell. Emma Dorothy Miller. Lauren Marie Minahan. Melissa Ann Mullen. Kamari Nicholas Murphy. Sean Thomas Ovington. Lauren Elizabeth Picnic. Alyssa Rose Podrosky. Ian E. Pruskowski. Jordan Polkownik. Edward John Pykosh III. Caitlin M. Ray. Caitlin Marie Ray. Chase Hunter Reed. Kenley Page Renfrew. Alyssa Ann Rosamilia. Dominique R. Ross. Ivy Marie Russell. Kendall Nicole Saffin. Kevin Sarpong. Emily Rose Sassaman. Zachary Adair Sawicki, Senior. Fuquana Coticolt Seals. Jeremy Tyler Serafini. Kylie Amber Shiring. Sari A. Schultz. Emma Marie Simons. Sergei Joseph Slusarchek. Michael Raymond Smith. Tiffany Jade Smith. Jacqueline M. Soroka. Jesse James Stroop. Anna Switek. Ryan James Terry. Justin Thomas. Sean Parker Thomas. Joseph Anthony Turpak. Annalise Joy Tortorella. Joel Shepler Tripany. Ryan Stephen Troy. William Patrick Turner. Jordan L. Euler. Matthew Christopher Van Etten. Sebastian Para Vasquez. Ronald Paul Verdivore. Eileen Villagomez. James Vitkavage. Cynthia A. Walker. Andrew M. Wallace. Jordan T. Washington. Nathan Robert Watt. Samantha Alice Weaver. Lydia Joy Wensler. Nicole R. Wilson. Jeremiah J. Wilt. Megan A. Woodworth. Tyrone Andrew Wormsley, Jr. Brady L. Wrights. Coley Michelle Yosirak. Eric Edward Zaharko. Michael Alexander Zimmer. Gavin Hall. Parker Tompkins. Yusuf Kalis. Jesse Mack.
Congratulations to the graduates of the Eberly College of Business and Information Technology.
Hello, I'm Daniel Burkett, Dean's Associate and alum of the Kopchick College of Natural Sciences and Mathematics. Candidates for degrees with the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science in Education, please rise. President Driscoll, I have the honor to present these candidates for bachelor's degrees in the academic disciplines in the Kopchick College of Natural Sciences and Mathematics.
Thank you, Dr. Burkett. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Council of Trustees of Indiana University of Pennsylvania and by the Board of Governors of the Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education, and on recommendation of the faculty and your dean, and subject to completion of all degree requirements, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, or Bachelor of Science in Education as earned. You may move your tassels to the left, and please come forward to receive your diplomas. You can sit until the marshals release you.
Robert Colton Adams. Ali Al-Nasser. Ali Dafur Al-Barahi Sr. Courtney C. Alexander. Erica Lynn Anderson. Raven Star Trago. Cooper Zachary Babcock. Mariela Titina Barreto. Kimani Natasha Janie Bazemore. Connor Owen Beachy. Matthew John Berzanski. Anthony Vincent Bertolino. Kirsten Rose Bond. Hannah L. Bose. Cole R. Bowman. Linnea Michalina Bradford. Hannah Rose Brandt. Courtney M. Burkhart. Allison N. Cheehee. Douglas Barron Cole. Monteo S. Coleman. Brittany Renee Contrez. Jacob Edward Chances. Cameron Elizabeth Cummings. Abigail Nicole Doherty. James Del Monte. Madeline Delarche. Primo Francis DePaulo. John Lewis Domino. Lauren M. Donati. Alexandra Rebecca Emrick. Alexander Reed Utsi. Nathan David Ferris. Courtney Renee Fade. Abigail Sullivan Fish. April Brianne Flowers. Kristen Elizabeth Frankowski. Noah T. Garrett. Cameron Nicole Giesler. Nicholas Brian Gearing. Jenna Marie Gonsman. Natasha Marie Gowdy. Lavkirat Singh Gurm. Michael Eugene Hall. Ashley Marie Hamilton. Brianna A. Hanahan. Madison A. Handling. Tia Bryn Harn. Imoni Monet Harris. Brandon Dwayne Hahn. Lucas Aaron Hefner. Logan Michael Henkel. Alexa May Hirschberger. Colin Charles Hoffman. Benjamin H. Holmes. Haley Jean Hopkins. Keisha R. Irashi. Maya Desra Johnson. Emily Rose Joseph. Brittany Ann Joswick. Carly Brianna Casaba. Mackenzie F. Kessler. Megan Nicole Kaiser. Courtney Kiak. Jacob King. Kiani Rachel Kaiser. Trey Robert Kish. Brooklyn Katola. Jordan R. Kulak. Olivia Adeline Kurtz. Taylor Ann Lambert. Ivy Nadira Lander. Sarah Ashley Levengood. Amelia Rose Lewis. Gabrielle Marie Lesock. Dana M. Long. Alexa N. Loy. McKenna Ann Lynn Massar. Rebecca Marie Mayer. Saransh Maheshwari. Ariel Marie Mainhart. Ellie Rose Malaki. Kyle Austin Martelaki. Madison N. Metello. Michaela Ray McCullough. Brianna Cassidy McGee. Jonathan T. McGinley. Jordan K. McClay. Tyler M. Menichello. Jasmine Elizabeth Metzger. Jessica Taylor Molinari. Jada L. Moore. Trent David Moorhead. Owen Patrick Morris. Michael Anthony Nugent. Nicholas Trey Nuzzo. Taylor Marie Parody. Gabrielle Angelina Passanetti. Danielle Taylor Payne. Shalyn Paige Pinder. Ashlyn N. Price. Matthew David Quinn. Jasmine Elizabeth Rowdies. Mackenzie Ray Reed. Aaliyah Nicole Richards. Cameron Lynn Richards. Alex Robbins. Alexis Macy Robins. Mackenzie Paige Russo. Sierra Q. Sampson. Dylan Benjamin Sarka. Lorenzo Salvatore Soro. Daniel Robert Saylor. Haley Erica Shear. Corey Catherine Schiffert. Robin Nan Schultz. Joseph Arthur Schwartz. Kyle Andrew Seeger. Bridget Claire Shaughnessy. Diana Nicole Simpson. Alexis Jane Smith. Adesha Ayana Monia Spence. Skylar Ann Spencer. Christine Ann Spieler. Shane M. Stafford. Samuel J. Stauffer. Aaliyah S. Stewart. Zachary Scott Taylor. Sarah D. Tipmunkle. Meredith Nicole Trio. Timothy Andrew Troy III. Shelby N. Ursiak. Madison Victoria Veery. Natalie Marie Walker. Philip Kenneth Walter. Ari C. Van Wieren. Taylor A. Weiland. William R. Welsh. Paige Lynn Williams. Adriana Laurel Wilt. Mackenzie Taylor Witzel. Emily Marie Worcester. Dominique Ajay Young. Alexa Carol Zazak. Rafif Marie. Maria McGrainer Graw. Abdullah Tarki Al-Shoshan. Brendan Nathaniel Curry. Zachary Patrick Malone. Morgan Elise Paulding. Abigail Vertil. Joshua R. Lewis.
Please join me in congratulating all of our new degree recipients. Today, we congratulate all of our IUP graduates for their success, but I would like to take a moment to recognize our ROTC cadets. ROTC cadets, please rise. Upon confirmation of having completed all the requirements for a military commission, these cadets will take the oath of office later this month and be commissioned as second lieutenants in the United States Army. You may be seated. Thank you very much. The IUP Military Science Program has commissioned 2,294 officers since its inception in 1950. We continue to provide some of the best and brightest young leaders across all degree paths and all professions. On behalf of the university community, I would like to take a moment to express my gratitude to graduates, staff, faculty, and guests today who may have served or who are actively serving in our military. Would you please rise and be recognized? Thank you for your service. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce a video of Alexa Zazak to present the senior class gift. Alexa graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology from the Kopchick College of Natural Science and Mathematics.
Every graduating student has left their mark on IUP in our own unique way. For some, their contribution was made by participating in student organizations, mentoring a peer, artistic contributions, or athletic performances. Others choose to give back by making a gift to an area on campus that mattered most to them. These gifts touch every part of campus life here at IUP, thereby leaving a legacy that will far outlive our time here. We know that by investing in the areas of IUP that matter most to us, we are providing future students the opportunity to have those same IUP experiences and memories we cherish. The class of 2021 is committed to showing our support for those who will follow in our footsteps. Graduates who contributed to the senior class gift are recognized with a crimson and gray philanthropy cord to wear as they celebrate their accomplishments. The philanthropy cord represents our desire to leave a legacy to our alma mater. Thank you for your contribution to the life of the university, and congratulations on reaching this milestone accomplishment.
Alexis Azak, please rise and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. And I would like to thank all members of the class of 2021 for their very generous gift. I'm pleased to introduce a video of John Simpson, President of the IUP Alumni Association Board of Directors, who will welcome our new graduates into the association.
I welcome each and every one of our new graduates as members of the IUP Alumni Association. You share this wonderful university with more than 150,000 alumni who cross this stage before you. You will have been and always will be a member of the IUP community, but today your membership status has changed. Continue to be proud. IUP alumni are known for taking what they've experienced here and making a better world. Among our alumni are prominent business leaders and policymakers, college presidents, owners of small businesses, inventors, scientists, educators, award-winning artists and musicians, clergy, Army generals, and experts who care for the health and well-being of people, families, and communities. Without my degree and experience at IUP, I would not have ever landed my dream job as a marketing manager with the Pittsburgh Steelers for the past 22 seasons up until my retirement on April 2nd, 2020. Never give up. Always keep pursuing your passion and your dreams. As you embark on your life's next journey, please always remember that your relationship with IUP is symbiotic. You needed the university, and it needs you. Always remember where you came from, and that you can always come home again. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you, Mr. Simpson. We are now at the point of the ceremony when the graduates have the opportunity to pay tribute to those people who helped make this moment a reality for them. Would the parents, spouses, children, other family members, sponsors, and friends of our graduates please stand so that the graduates may show their appreciation by a round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. I would like to offer special thanks to all who participated in the ceremony and the many people behind the scenes planning amid COVID restrictions. To those working in video and sound production to allow friends and family members to view from locations all over the world. Thank you to the ROTC Color Guard and students, faculty, and alumni who participated in the recording of music and remarks for the ceremony. Thank you all. So Provost Moreland tired you all out before we named the graduates and they came across the stage, but I don't think you're quite done making noise yet. So let's give one more round of loud noise to congratulate the class of 2021. I would now ask that you please rise for the alma mater and the retiring of the colors. The alma mater is performed by the IUP Wind Ensemble with the alumni virtual band and vocalist under the direction of Dr. Timothy Paul. Please remain in your places until the platform party has recessed and your row is dismissed to help keep us all safe. Please rise for the alma mater.